Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to Stitching Live with Lizzie and Sean.
It's us.
It's us. We're here today. Thanks for being here. Whether you're watching live or later on a phone, a tablet, a computer, or maybe a television screen in your local department store, thanks for making us part of your day.
Is this your shtick?
I'm working on it,
Okay.
you know? We're going to be in department stores worldwide, okay? It's the wave of the future. Stitching at Macy's with Lizzie and Sean. Write it down. Today's the first day you heard about it, everybody.
That's not a thing.
How's it going? You're so colorful today. Look at you over there.
I love color. I once was told by a receptionist at a doctor's office that I give wacky art teacher vibes.
And was the doctor's office inside of Macy's?
It was not.
Oh, got it. Okay, wow. There you have it. Okay. Well, we're so excited to see lots of people in the chat. Hello, Lizzie and everyone from Hawaii. Good to see you, Amy. We've got, someone's at work, but luckily no meetings right now.
Hey.
And we have Shari with us today because her Wednesday meeting that got moved to Tuesday is actually going to be on Thursday this week. Or something. I don't know.
Snip, snap.
Snip, snap. We're stitching Lil Dottie today.
We are.
Lil Dottie is a ladybug. And
yes.
Lizzie's got all kinds. It's like ladybug three ways over here today.
Well, here's the deal.
What's the deal?
There was supposed to be a Stitching Live next Tuesday.
Oh yeah, there is supposed to be a Stitching Live next Tuesday. Listen up, Audrey.
But I'm canceling it.
We're
And here's why. There's a lot to do before the release.
We have a lot to do before the release.
And usually, Stitching Live does not fall on the same day as introductions. But because we're shifting the release this time to account for July 4th, we decided, you know what? That's enough things in one day.
Yeah, so there will be no Stitching Live next week. It's okay. Nobody wanted us to see the project we were going to stitch anyways.
We will double back at some point.
Oh, that's what we'll do. We'll double back at some point in time and make sure that it happens.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready to go over the top here or not?
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, someone noticed that maybe there's a little Tilly in the background. We have our neighbor is here with us today playing with Tilly.
They're friends.
So they could be inside, they could be outside. We don't know what's going to happen. But we have to keep the door cracked open in case the cats get upset about all the play. And then they'll start pushing on the door. And, you know, you guys...
Scratching at the door, howling at the door.
You could either listen to all of these details or you honestly could just make up your own fan fiction because whatever you do, it's probably true. You know, like this property is a bad house. So there you go. Oh, Deb says it's helpful because they're moving next week and she was going to miss the live. There you go. You're welcome,
hey.
Deb.
Good luck with your move,
Your
Deb.
perfect attendance will still be intact.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So, to make up for the fact that I'm punking out on you next week, I'm going to do a few different ladybug projects to show you all the different sizes today.
We're doing LOL. Lots of ladybugs today.
Lots of ladybugs. Okay. So, here, we'll start with the small one because that's the most straightforward.
We're also going to do trivia about the movie Ladybugs later on today.
There's a movie?
With Rodney Dangerfield from the 90s? We're actually not doing that, but I know that some of you movie buffs are probably going to...
already
Your fingers are probably
last place.
just... Okay, off we go. Okay. Go ahead. Get started.
So, the littlest ladybug works really nicely on other things. So, I did a brooch in the original introduction post.
Uh-huh.
The little brooch on a leaf. And it's really cute because it goes on so easy. So we're going to start there. I have cut a Sip Sip Hooray cup. And I cut my ladybug parts from Inkwell and Cardinal for this one. And there are 3 parts to this ladybug. There's the shell, like the wings. There's the body. And there's like a holes only die to help you attach it to a thing. As I figured, that's probably how most people would use it. And I've done this recently too on like the watering can project. I did one. So if you don't want to use your holes only die to place, you don't have to. It's not that many stitches. But it can be helpful because all you have to do is line up the body, line up the wings, and then stitch with a running stitch. So I'm going to start here on this point. There's probably not enough thread here. And we're just going to run a running stitch around.
Okay. In order to attach that, because you didn't go over the dies, you just went right into stitching today. That's fine.
Yeah, because I'm going to do them one at a time.
Okay, you're going to do them one at a time. Lovely. Okay.
So.
Oh, Sharon says she made a brooch from the medium ladybug to wear on her uniform at work. She just needs to remember to take it into work with her.
Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's a good size for that. The medium one is.
That's not one of the things you put in your glove box or your purse, you know, so you have it ready at all times?
I suppose you could.
Like a set of fingernail clippers or something like that?
So we're just doing a running stitch around.
Okay.
There's no, like, spots on this size ladybug.
Oh, that ladybug's so tiny it has no spots? Okay.
So the way that I like to add spots is either with beads.
Okay.
Or tiny little knots.
Tiny little French knots?
Well...
Or just tiny little any kind of knots?
I don't know if they're technically French knots.
United Nation knots?
I think I should have gotten a larger piece of thread here.
We're starting the very first
you know what?
thing today with thread chicken. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Here. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna.
Are your ladybugs in different colors that you've die cut today?
Yeah.
They are. Okay. I was gonna say, like, we're not. Please don't tell me that you've die cut 3 ladybugs in cardinal.
No,
and we could have just started the day with some fresh thread.
No.
No. Okay.
I did different colors because ladybugs can come in different shades, and we also have a lot of reds and pinks that are fun to use. So.
Okay. Lori says that she's always so impressed, Lizzie, that you can talk and stitch and follow conversations without messing up. Because she has not achieved that yet herself. Lori, if you want some practice, we should just have you in the chair here.
It's
for stitching live with Lizzie and Sean.
It's not the easiest thing.
It would be like Stitcher's education, like driver's ed. You know, like she's in the one seat, you're in the other seat.
I can handle it better when Tilly is preoccupied. I will say that.
It is a little difficult when Tilly is in the room, but that's okay. The show must go on.
Because I'm trying to focus on the things she needs to, and that's just tough.
As True Crime Tracy once mentioned, you know, they say you're not supposed to work with children or animals, and we sometimes work with both.
Often work with both.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
All right, so I did start with thread chicken, so I'm just going to...
Oh, boy.
I'm just going to tie my ends together here.
We're living dangerously. This is like...
I know.
This is like a Hollywood movie that starts with like a
with
really
ladybugs?
intense...
Right.
No, like a really intense scene.
No, I just...
You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't... It's not deceptive how much thread you need, but it's like... I always underestimate unless I actually measure it out. I'm always like, oh, that'll be enough, and it isn't.
But we are using 3 strands of thread,
yes.
And we are, or floss, 3 strands of our embroidery floss.
For the cardinal, I'm using 349.
349 is our match for our cardinal felt, and Lizzie's most likely using her favorite needle, which is similar to a number 5, but not exactly. It used to be a number 5.
It used to be a number 5, and then they changed the eye style, and I'm just gonna hold on to this needle for dear life because I love it so much. But it's a number 5. It's just a number 5 with a different eye style. I should not have done this. It would have been faster if I had just started over.
That's okay. I'm a patient man. I've cleared my calendar today.
Trying to give you people
nothing else on the docket except
bang for your buck.
A little bang for a buck here, right?
Yeah.
A little struggle for your what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
No idea.
A little challenge for your change.
Sure.
How about that?
How about that?
Okay.
Okay. So don't do that.
We're going to show you how to stitch. Step 1, don't do that.
Don't do that.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go around here.
Okay.
Now I've technically gotten one way around. I'm going to go around a second time to fill in all those open stitches. Again, we're just using a running stitch. The special elements of this particular size come in when you start adding details. Because I don't just do the spots, I also add little antenna.
Oh.
It's fun.
With you're saying with thread you're going to add the antenna.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wonderful. I can't wait.
Yeah, usually I use 3 strands of thread, but when I do these little details on this particular size, I use a single strand.
Sure.
So we're just going to go around a second time here, fill in all these holes.
Now we have to remember, of course, that ladybugs are, they're a widespread family of small beetles. They're commonly known as ladybugs in North America, but they're known as ladybirds in the United Kingdom. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yep. When Saoirse Ronan did that movie, Lady Bird,
yeah,
she, it made me think of the fact she's from Ireland.
Oh, I see.
So I wonder if that had an impact on instead of calling herself, I don't know, something else, if Lady Bird was...
It says here there are more than 6,000 described species within the family?
Sure.
Wow.
This one, I'm going to just do this one real quick. It's the same... I'm just lining up the layers.
Wow.
And I'm lining them up. Sean's going to just have his entomological brain blown today.
Well, that's because they're also promiscuous breeders. Look out. Look out, man. I'm just, I'm not clicking on the blue link for that word, but look out, okay? If I didn't know what that word meant, I'd be down a rabbit hole for sure.
We don't need that kind of rabbit hole on our internet, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're just doing the running stitch again here.
Okay.
Quickly. Whoops.
Oh, they're named after, they were called Our Lady's birds because Mary was often depicted wearing a red cloak in early art.
Oh.
And the 7 spots of the species that's most common in Europe were said to represent her 7 joys and 7 sorrows.
Well, there are not 7 spots on our ladybugs, I apologize.
Wow, okay. And it seems as if, doctors prefer ladybird because, beetles aren't really bugs.
True.
And so they don't like calling them ladybugs. They'd rather call them ladybirds.
Well, they're not birds either.
You know what? No one mentioned that in the Wikipedia article.
I mean...
Hello, Renee. Renee's here.
Hello, Renee.
Relax, Sean. Lizzie isn't sewing one of each ladybird species in this slide.
It's true.
Oh, boy.
Just 3.
Oh, boy. Thank you for that, Victoria. You're right. We're not doing 6,000...
Good Lord. Can you imagine?
No. Well, I both can and cannot. What do you do with the small red circle cutouts, Sharon would like to know?
Oh,
The negatives?
I suppose you could use them on anything.
I suppose you could use them on anything. Anybody in the chat have an idea that's more specific than anything, just let us know, and I'll read them out to the group. That's fine.
Yeah, you could do like a reverse. You could use them like as an inlay.
Okay.
If you were to do...
An okay inlay?
A reverse.
Yeah.
Ladybug wing or something.
Sure.
But yeah, you can... I hold on to all those little goofy shapes.
Yes.
Those little die cut extra bits. So I've not found a specific purpose. I'm not saying one doesn't exist.
Boy, oh boy, there are lots and lots of color variations in the ladybird family. Oh boy.
Indeed.
I'm scrolling. Okay.
Now we're going to put on... We'll do the single stitch. There's a single stitch on this one on the head.
Okay.
Just to make sure it's nice and secure. I don't want it flopping around and getting ripped asunder or something.
Vicky suggests dots on the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, dots on, yeah.
Victoria suggests felt glue them to the stockings.
Yep.
Roberta says eyes on a rabbit.
Sure.
Ooh,
or the bear.
Ornaments on tree dies. Yeah, we got all kinds of options.
Okay.
There you go. You can pick your favorite there, Sharon. Pick your favorite of what to do with your ladybug dots. Boop. You could put them on a necktie if you were going to be in an episode of Twin Peaks, the television show. You could do that too.
We've been watching Twin Peaks.
We've been watching Twin Peaks. Don't get us started.
It's weird. That's all I've got to say.
It's all we want to talk about.
It's weird.
It's all we're going to talk about today.
You know, it is what it is. All right.
Sherry says red eyes seem frightening. Well, like on white bunnies, don't white bunnies, like albino bunnies with like some kind of albinism? They're going to have some albinism.
It's not albinism, it's albinism.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're doing just the one stitch on the head.
Okay.
Also, if you're doing other colors of, you could do these ladybirds in any number of colors.
You could do the ladybugs, and so I've seen so many colors. You could do them in lobster for sure. You could do, I mean, from what I'm seeing here, you could do them in glowing ember.
Lobster
like
today.
I mean, you could get away with smoked paprika ladybirds if you wanted to. You could get away with
yellow ones.
Yeah, that's just like a straight up marigold one right there.
Yep.
You talking about Silobora Vigintuna nobactata.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Here we're gonna just do the other.
Their larvae have square heads.
All right. It's a new meaning to blockhead, didn't it?
That's right. That's where blockhead comes from, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. Mary had 7 pleasures. She had seven joys, 7 sorrows, and a blockhead. When she was a child, though, she grew into having a regular size head.
Sure.
That's why blockhead in the larva. You
may need to stop. You may need to stop.
I'm not stopping.
Okay.
I'm just getting started.
Oh, dear. So from here, I'll take 2 of my strands out to do the antenna.
Okay. So you're doing the antenna with just one strand.
I do it with just one
on the
strand.
Little ladybird here, the little
Yes.
ladybug. Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of, I can't remember. I came up through the hole.
Okay.
So just come up through, make it as long as you want here. And then I like to put like a little, I don't know if they actually have a bend in their antenna, but I put one in for funsies. And then I do it on the other side, same thing.
I think there,
exact thing.
Since there are 6,000 species of them, and they're so promiscuous, I bet there's all kinds of shapes. And like, you can make those antennae look however you want, you know?
Sure.
I think there's probably anything that could be justified in the name of science.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
And I also like to put a little, like, knot at the end of the antenna, but I'm going to just tie these off for now.
So you stitch the antennae first.
Yes.
And then after you stitch them, you're going to put a little knot on the end of each of them? Okay.
Yeah. Just because that way I know where they would go.
Okay.
Little knots would go. So I'm going to do the other antenna here. The other ladybird.
And the color, is that a glacier mug that you've got there?
It is glacier, and then I used 991, which is our match for dark deep teal.
Deep teal?
And that's what I used for the stitching.
Oh, for the stitching, the Love You there is a deep teal color.
The mug is Sip Sip Hooray. The Love You, I believe, is from Conversation Heart.
That would be my guess, that it was from Conversation Hearts Messages. Now, if you found your mug, sitting on a table in the wild, and there were a couple of ladybugs walking around on it like we see here,
it could be printed this way, sir.
That's true, but that's not my question. My question is, if you saw ladybugs walking on your mug like that, would you assume that they had taken a little splish splash in your beverage and you'd stop drinking it, or you would go ahead?
My beverages are hot.
Okay.
And I don't think most little fellas would last in the heat at which I drink my beverages.
Okay, all right. So you would, if you saw ladybugs on your mug, you would continue to drink out of the mug. All right, that's good to know.
Yeah.
My friend, you are bold, but are you also daring?
I'm kind of a feral lady. So
you've described yourself in so many ways today. You've described yourself as what was the art teacher vibe?
A wacky art.
You've called yourself a wacky art teacher.
No, I didn't call myself that. A receptionist at a doctor's office did.
Well, she's the rubber and you're the glue. I mean,
sure. For the knots, I want to use a little bit more thread. I want to use 2 strands.
I'm here for it. If you're trying to use more thread, I'm here for it.
Because I just want them to be a little...
Just getting that thread all the way down the arm there. Nice and long.
No.
I'm gesturing with how long I would make the thread if I was the one in the chair right now.
Well,
that's what I'm
doing. You
doing.
aren't. So...
Miming a little bit.
All right. Knots.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Listen up, everybody. It's knot time.
I hate French knots. They don't work for me very well because... I don't know. They just don't. So usually I just do a cheater version where I just like actually make a knot. And then I go back down in next to where I came up. Because I can't figure out how to do a French knot to save my soul. So there you go. There's my little guy. There's my little knot. Little knot dot. There we go.
Your little dot knot.
And then I'll do another one on this side.
Under what circumstances are people looking at your French knots with such scrutiny that they would be like, that's not a French knot, that's just an any old knot?
Oh, girl. I feel like there are probably...
Are there like state fair type like embroidery? You know, is this like a blue ribbon type situation?
Oh, this is definitely not a blue ribbon situation.
But you know what I mean.
I'm
like,
not making this a blue ribbon situation.
Is there a world where someone sort of gets out their monocle?
I probably.
And they look closely to see.
Maybe. I don't know.
Tracy wants to know if it's harder to do the French knot because you are left-handed. And
yes.
I believe the answer is yes.
It is. And so that is why I do it this way, which is incorrect. But it's how it works for me. So then I'm going to come back down. So I've got my couple little dots there, and I'm going to tie the tails off together. Yes, it's, for some reason, I try to do the twisty thing, or like the, around the needle, it's wrapping, and it's always bad. And it never stays. And I just can't.
Oh,
and there is a video that I have watched on the interwebs that has actually made it successful, and yet here I am not doing them. So, because I have to watch it every single time, and I can't watch it and do this at the same time. So, yes, the left-handed thing definitely does have an impact.
It turns out historians believe the French knot likely originated in either China or India before spreading to Europe, but it comes from the fact that the stitch was very popular in France during the 16th and 17th century. Wow. So that's why we call them French knots. And there are many kinds. Standard, bullion, double French knots, padded French knots,
aren't there like
French
colonial knots?
Whew, I don't know anything about that.
That one was a little tighter than the first one, but that's okay. Here, we'll fluff it up a little so it doesn't look so small.
Wow, this is great. This is one of the things that brings all of us together in the chat is either people's inability to. Now it says I believe we're back. So let's see everybody. Now it says I believe we're back. So let's see everybody. Hold tight. We're good, I think.
Are we?
Yeah.
Do you believe I heard that her bedroom is a dungeon?
I think they're building a dungeon over there.
Cool. All right.
Just a little buffering. We're back. Okay.
Okay. To do it on the...
While we were gone, we got all of our French knots done.
Gonna do the antennae is the same kind of move here.
Okie doke.
I I just lost my thread. That's okay.
I'm trying to decide if I jostled the cord accidentally with my foot there. So
Did you?
It could have been, it could have been me. I don't really know. You know me, I just like to be close to the action,
Right. What's that song you sing all the time?
Which song is that? Beside Myself, because I want to get next to you?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah, Greg Keen Band? That's a good one.
So see, you can see the little, it gives a fun little look at the end of the antenna. And I'm just going to do that on the other side too. Assuming I have enough thread. I don't know that I do. I'm just going to tie that one off. Nobody wants me to play thread chicken a second time this close to the...
Is there a password on this laptop? What has happened to me over here? We're still broadcasting. What is it?
The traditional one. I think.
I'm trying. That was a no.
What? How did you get signed out of it?
I don't know how that happened.
Did you get locked out of the computer?
Maybe.
Give me the computer.
Hang on. Oh, I'm back. I'm good. On the 5th password of yours that I tried, I got through.
Well,
maybe it's because words are said when doing French knots.
there you go.
That's really funny.
You could also get away with like one of those really itty bitty tiny straight stitches.
Oh yes, you could get away with that.
Would give you a very similar appearance. I'm just going to finish this last little one and then we'll move on to the medium. Because you don't need to watch me do this very slow process again on a second.
Yeah, Mary Kobe got here a little bit on the later side of things and said that she couldn't believe how much stitching had gotten done, and so don't worry. I let her know there was a bit of pre-work.
Yeah, I did some stuff ahead.
Yeah, Mary got here and was like, "Hey, wait a minute."
I did some stuff ahead of time because I wanted to do so many projects and I didn't want to have like a bunch of unfinished stuff. Yeah,
Lizzie had a very quiet morning in the barn today. Like, she didn't say a peep for, I don't know, like the entire time Tilly was at camp.
No, I was up there getting my work done.
She was up there stitching like crazy. And then, I was like, okay, I'm going to go get Tilly. And all of a sudden she spoke words for the first time in 2.5 hours or so.
You and Henry were singing to John Prine. You didn't need my help.
No, we were having a good time in the barn today. Hoo boy. Hoo boy.
Hoo boy.
Getting a lot of felt cut, It's getting some orders packed.
That one got a little funny, but...
Someone mentioned earlier in the chat they got their polka dotted felt today, so there you go.
Yay! I don't know why that one got funny, but it did. So there's the littlest one.
That's the smallest of the ladybug.
Yes.
You're going to bring it a little closer?
Yeah, his antenna's a little funny, but you get the idea.
That's okay. That ladybird loves you.
It got attacked by a bird or something. So there's that one.
I don't think ladybugs get attacked. I feel like that's an all or nothing situation, I don't know how many ladybugs get attacked by a bird and live to tell the tale.
Anyway.
Okay.
The medium. So we're going to do the medium. The medium
ladybug. Okay.
Has 4 pieces. There's the shell, there's the top layer that has the wings and everything on it. There's a bottom solid layer that you can use that doesn't have like this inner stitching, and then there is the head. So I've already done this base.
What is the circular base made from?
The circular base is the circle from the Snowy Friends kit.
Okay, so this is from the Snowy Friends kit, the
circle
snowman.
Is from the Snowy Friends kit.
Yeah.
The leaf is from the Sunflower Season.
Sunflower Season. That one I knew right off the drop.
And I was just going to put it like there and then hang it as an ornament.
Oh, okay.
So, but this part is done already because I'm just going to glue it on. Because I can. It'll be fine.
We're not even hot gluing it. Lizzie had me open up some of her real stinky, like, shoe glue.
It's not shoe glue. It's E6000.
I said like shoe glue. Sorry, it's E. Does everybody in the chat know what E6000 is?
Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I thought I had a hot glue gun up here, but I think I took it outside. Or out to the barn. So, we've got our wings and the top layer here. Now, this is crab apple. So I'm going, where did I put the 349? There it is. So we're going to use $4.98.
$4.98 is our match for crab apple.
Yes.
Yes. So this is
what this one looks like ultimately.
Yeah, this is the ladybug that's right out of The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle.
Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, this one or this.
He's a crab apple.
Okay.
So he's got all kinds of problems. Ashari says E6000 is very smelly.
But it's not shoe glue. It's not like used to put shoes back together necessarily.
You certainly could. My craft room currently smells of E6000. It may have gotten a little buzzed off the stinky fumes. Renee Lynch, if you want to know what Renee has in common with Joe Walsh, it's that she's got a lot of scent of glue there around herself.
Sure.
Someone in the chat talking about how they're using E60,000. Have you heard of this?
What?
No, I'm kidding. Nobody's using E60,000.
I'm using 3 strands of $4.98. That's
okay.
The red thread that I like to use with crab apple.
Okay.
And we're going to start by stitching the wings up. Now, you could do a contrasting colored thread here, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna use well, I am gonna kind of, on this part here, just this split, but I'm gonna do the rest of the V first.
It works really well on many substrates, so they can embrace stinky. I'm not going to put a poll up, but would you rather that your feet smell like feet, or would you rather they smell like E6000 after you use them on shoes? Shari says she may have used it on shoes before.
It can be.
So now what I'm wondering is, would you rather your feet smell like feet, or would you rather they smell like glue?
I am starting here, not on the edge hole, but on the penultimate hole. And I'm stitching towards the edge.
I'm not even sure how to characterize the tone of voice you just used.
That's the Sean Jones penultimate. Every time I say not the last hole, but the second to last hole, you jump in and say penultimate. So
well, that's what penultimate means.
I understand that. Okay, anyway, we're gonna use our 10-cent words today. And I doubled back and I'm stitching toward the V here. And I'm going to go around the wing V, but I'm not going to go up that split. That split I want to show because it's the wing split, so I'm going to do that in black here in just a second.
Because we all know that, when ladybugs go to do their actual flying, because they're beetles, they pull up those little shells, and then then the wings come out after that.
Indeed.
It's quite the trick.
It's a handy thing they've got there.
I wonder what it is that the little shells are doing. Is it just wing protection? Are the wings just really delicate, and so they need to have, protection?
They are really delicate. I don't know if that's evolutionarily why they...
I just know there are lots of insects with wings, and it's only beetles that have the wing coverings, right?
Yeah. Does it have to do with where they live?
Yeah, I don't know.
So I got to the edge here on this side, and I'm doubling back because we're going to tie off our tails together. Okay.
Beetles are unique in that apparently it seems that there are lots of different types of insects that have wing coverings, but only the beetles are really rigid and hard. Yeah, and that's literally what it is, man. They're just protective wing cases. They have a name. They're called elytron, from the Greek word for sheath or cover. Huh.
Well,
wow.
we have...
There are some beetles that can fly with their elytra closed.
What?
I don't understand how that works, but there you go.
All right, then I'm going to...
Don't get me started on ground beetles.
Oh, boy. I'm going to come up this center seam. I want you to be able to see that there are two wings there, so that's why I'm switching colors.
Okay. I'm really not much of an insect guy. It's nice to...
You would not know it in this moment.
It's nice to read about them from this, computer-detached distance. But I'm not really a guy who wants to be around or spend a lot of time around bugs.
No.
I don't really even want you to put a ladybug on my arm so that I can watch it walk around. No, that's no. I mean, I did pet a stingray this weekend. It's not exactly the same thing.
He did not enjoy that at all.
I didn't really enjoy that at all either. When did zoos start doing that? Who was like, hey, these feel great. Let's invite the public to touch them.
Tilly and I thought it was cool.
Wouldn't that be cool? To bring the most unpettable animal.
They're not the most unpettable animal.
You're right. I guess.
Did you have your hand after you were finished?
That's
it was
true.
not the most unpettable animal.
Okay, so you're saying a porcupine is less pettable. An electric eel, probably less pettable. And like a lion, not so much from the pettability scale.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So again, we're just going with the running stitch here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put the head on here in just a second, but I wanted to do this part first. And use it just... That way you don't have to go underneath the layer of the head there.
And so you said that your plan for this ladybug is to make it into an ornament, but you have made it into a headband before.
Yeah, I've made it into a headband.
You think this headband fits my bald head?
It fits my big head. That's whose head it was on in the picture.
That's what I thought. I thought that was your head that was on the picture. Okay, so I could definitely wear this ladybug on my head.
I suppose.
If I wanted to. Okay, what are the other great uses for this medium-sized ladybug? Is it too small to be used on a card, do you think?
No, it would be fine on a card. It would also work really well on the coin purse.
Oh!
Which I had considered doing today, but I had just done a coin purse not too long ago. So
someone asked about the needle book. Would it be the size for a needle book as well?
It could go on the needle book, yeah.
Okay.
Here's, in fact, where is it? Here's a needle book right here.
Uh-huh.
You could put it on the needle book.
Oh, you could see how it would come together beautifully on the needle book. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to go... I want the head to be more flat. I'm going to stuff the body a smidge to go on this ornament, but I want the head to be more flat. So I'm going to sew... Oh, I guess... Well, that's sort of irrelevant. If you would... The base body doesn't have the stitching hole here, so if you wanted to specifically stitch your head flat, you'd want to use 2 of this top layer, and you would just have to stitch through these parts.
Say that again?
I wasn't finished saying it the first time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
So if you wanted to stitch your ladybug such that your head was flat and the body was more puffed up, I would use 2 of this layer and then just sew through all of this in matching thread so that it was filled in but not it didn't stand out for the bottom.
So that's
then you could
go ahead.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure it out.
And then you could stitch across through all the layers. But this layer, because it's solid on the bottom side, doesn't have those stitching holes. So I'm not going to do what I thought I was going to do, which is fine. I'm just going to stitch through these holes first.
Okay.
And then I will go around the perimeter with a second.
So you're stitching across the collar of the ladybug right now?
Yes.
The top of where the wingy parts meet the necky part?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a stamen to add antenna to this ladybug. Now, when we get stamens in, we get a lot of them that are kind of junky. So we go through and we clear all those bad ones out.
Yes.
And then I save the bad ones to use on my own projects. Because often they're salvageable, but they're not, I don't feel good selling them. Like, they're not great.
Would this be the name of your crafty band? It would be Lizzie Jones and the Bad Stamens?
No. No. I just don't feel good selling things to people that's like, well, you could make it work, but it's not good. So I keep all the semi-yucky ones.
If I was a member of Lizzie and what did we just say it was called again? The Bad Stamens?
That's what you call it.
If I was in Lizzie and the Bad Stamens, we would do a cover of Joan Jett's Reputation.
I might just...
But the lyrics would be like, I don't give a dang about my bad Lizzie Daisies. I don't give a dang about my bad Lizzie Daisies.
Like, we get somewhere it's like... Oh, this one has none on it at all. But we get somewhere it's like... one of them has a thing and the other side is missing.
Oh.
And so I'm going to take a couple of questionable ones. Like, here's two where it's just... And I'm just going to tie them together. Because for the medium-sized ladybug, I don't want it to be super long anyway. And so it's like kind of a good use of the bad ones.
Roberta wonders if the mid-sized ladybug is large enough to make a badge reel cover for medical workers. You know what I'm saying? Those
I know what they are. I don't know what
to?
size those are, though. Do you know what size those are?
First of all, I didn't know they were called badge reels. They're typically 1 1/4 inches in diameter.
Yes.
About the size of a quarter.
This would cover that.
Okay. Wow, the nylon or cord that's in those goes 24 to 34 inches? Googly moogly. What are you doing with your medical badge that you needed to move 34 inches away from the reel?
Well, you're just pulling it out and scanning
You're
it.
scanning something that far away?
Some people, if they're running, I don't know.
If they're running.
They got emergencies
This
to get
is like
to,
a
bro.
Chicago fire situation?
What?
The pit? This is like a pit situation?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
I didn't know that people covered their reels, a badge reel cover.
It would cover that. It would be big enough to cover that. I did not know people covered them either. I wouldn't want it to interrupt the reeling process.
Oh.
So just be wary of that. But.
Okay. I've only ever had one of those in jest. One year at summer camp, when we had name badges, we got those. I don't know why. I don't know if they were leftovers or what the deal was. So Lori says, I am a nurse, and yes, you need to open doors, and sometimes you have to pull it very far. Okay.
There you go. All right. So I have the base.
Okay.
The bottom here.
Yes.
And then we've got all the layers that we've sewn together so far. I'm going to come here on the corner between my two black layers. So my tail is between my layers. And I'm just going to stitch around the perimeter of the head. And I've got my stamens in here. I'm just holding that in place until I can stitch around the stamens to keep them where I want them. So once they're sewn around them, they're not going to move. They're not going to go anywhere because I knotted the two pieces together.
Uh-huh.
So they're like a hanger at this point. They're tucked in. They're not going anywhere. And I'm just going to finish up around the head, and then when I get to the opposite side, I will double back. And we'll just go back this way. But if you did have a stamen that you didn't, you wanted it to be shorter, you can use that tying a knot in it trick even on the good ones. Like, you can just fold over and tie a knot so that it just shortens it a little bit. But the reason that I have so many is because we don't sell the bad ones. So I'm going to bring it back through between the layers here, And I'm just going to tie off these tails. There we go.
I'm trying to figure out what the heck a ladybug even does with their antenna. They're highly sensitive, multifunctional tools for navigating their environment.
Just like whiskers for cats?
They're covered in little microscopic hairs, so they act like a nose.
That's what whiskers are like for cats, too. They're like fingers on their face.
Fingers don't smell.
Fingers don't smell.
Right? Am I crazy?
It's true.
Okay.
Fingers don't smell.
They apparently also pick up like changes in humidity and stuff. So they're almost like a little tiny weather radar.
Tiny barometers.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Oh, Barbara says, I'm also a nurse, and there is a whole merchandising event by formula and drug companies to sell stuff for badge reels. Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Now I know. Now I know.
I sure hope that the first badge reel cover must have been some kind of handicraft that someone saw their grandma made for them, and then all of a sudden these drug companies were like, "Ooh,
hey, we can cash in on that."
Ooh, yeah, we can cover that with branding, right?
All right, so there you've got your two little antennae, and because we shortened them, they're not so droopy. I mean, they're a little droopy still, but they're not super droopy.
Okay.
Super drooper. Anyway, okay.
I can't believe that just happened. A super drooper? My knees are barometers. They can tell when a storm's a-coming. Lizzie has a shoulder that's like that.
No, I don't have a shoulder. I get headaches when storms are coming.
Oh, yeah. Lizzie's got a noggin for that. Not a knee, but a noggin.
I mean, I do have a shoulder that has had work done, but it's mostly my noodle. I can tell when the storm's coming because my head hurts.
Roberta says a pediatrician's clinic is always decorating their badge reels. Huh. The next time I'm at a doctor's office, I'm going to be like, can I see your badge reel cover?
Hey, teaser.
Can I see your
right.
BRC?
So to start, to do the outer edge, I'm starting down here and stitching up towards the finished stuff and then back down. That way I can just tuck in my tails and I don't have to thread them in. It's just a little easier. So we're going to do this first.
Maybe we should get badge reels with our logo on them for merch, you know? Would people be out there wearing a Poshta Design badge reel?
I sincerely doubt it.
You don't think so?
Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
I want to get name tags for Stitching Live.
Name tags?
Yeah, let's get name tags and bag reels so I can spend the whole day just like...
That's a reason not to do
just tossing that thing out. You know what I'm saying?
Right there. That is 100% a reason not to have
You don't think that a certain someone in this house would get their hands on a badge reel and go hog wild with that, do you?
I'm not sure which of you would have more fun with it.
Let's say hypothetically speaking.
I genuinely don't know.
Let's say there was like a security badge at the end of a badge reel. You don't think that we would get a lot of mileage out of that, do you?
We might have to delay the August release so I can take a vacation by myself.
Take a vacation by yourself. That'd be fine. We'd be good to go around here. Or maybe someone in the chat wants you to take a vacation at their place. Does anybody have a place where Lizzie can vacation? Let me know in the chat, okay?
Hide from...
Preferably with a direct flight and a short drive. Lizzie doesn't like car rides of any kind.
I don't.
So maybe if you live in the flight path. I know Shari lives in a flight path.
It's true. Mm-hmm. There's no direct flight.
Oh, they could hold your scissors. They aren't just for badges. Roberta, are you suggesting we give our daughter a pair of scissors on the end of a badge reel? Shari just yelled, come see me.
Roberta's not allowed to babysit. I'm just saying.
How about a lanyard for my scissors I always seem to misplace? Lizzie misplaced her scissors in the barn 2 days ago, and so we asked Tilly to go back to the house to find them, and she couldn't. So then I said, okay, love, I'll go back to the house and find your scissors for you. And then after I was lifting up the couch cushions and still couldn't find them, Lizzie was like, oh, I found them. They were over here all along. Didn't that happen?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe that happened. Okay.
You know, I'm a busy lady with a very full brain, okay? It's just, it happened. Okay, I want to add a little fluff to my ladybug, just to give it a little oomph while he's sitting on his leafiness. So I'm just going to tuck in just a little bit of stuffing.
Roberta was saying for our crafters, not for our daughter to have her scissors. Okay, got it.
All right.
Got it.
Okay.
Roberta is very sensible.
I know. I'm just teasing.
Direct flight to San Diego and a short drive to Carlsbad. There you go. Jennifer has a guest suite in Maine right on the Kennebec River. Get out of here.
Jennifer?
Oh, yeah, she does.
Jennifer? Jennifer, did I ever tell you my favorite state is Maine?
Your favorite state should be Ohio, don't you suppose?
Yes, I meant outside of my home.
Your second favorite state is Maine.
No, yes.
We love it up there.
We do.
I don't know if we have Maine vibes. Jennifer, you've watched enough episodes of Stitching Live. Let us know if we could fit in or if we would stick out like a sore Ohioan.
I have weird art teacher vibes. Does that work? Does that work up? I mean, you know.
She has weird art teacher vibes and a tendency to play thread chicken. Sharon says she's happy to pick you up from Heathrow. There you go. That'd be great if you decided to go to London by yourself.
Peace out, everybody. I'm going international.
Yep, I'm going to go have some chips.
I appreciate a potato in all of its forms.
Sorry, everyone.
There's like a bicycle bell.
There's a bicycle bell that just got bing, bing,
or
bing.
It's like, I think it's the one for her little diner set.
Cheddar just went into your closet and has not come out.
Yeah, he likes it in there. It's quiet.
She knows where all the good yarn and bookstores are.
Hey.
Jennifer is not, she's not pumping the brakes on your inevitable visit to her guest room. Looking over the Kennebec River, okay?
I do love Maine.
Victoria says, anyone willing to pick you up from Heathrow is a true friend. That's great. That's really funny. There you go. Maine is very cool, and you would both fit in. All right, that's it. There you go.
We tried to move there once.
Start spreading the news.
All right.
We made a half-hearted attempt to move there once.
Oh, my heart was more than half.
By almost making a terrible financial decision.
Well.
Yeah.
In hindsight, yes.
We made the right choice.
I know.
We would have been out of our depth.
Most definitely, yes. But it would have been an adventure.
Sharon says, LOL, yes, my son's German girlfriend had to get the bus to us. So it sounds like Sharon will pick you up from Heathrow, but his son's girlfriend had to take the bus?
His son's girlfriend. Sorry.
All right. Sorry about that.
Public transport for you.
Was it because the World Cup was going on? I had thought about putting the game on while we were up here today. Anybody else soccer crazed out there? I mean, speaking of the movie Ladybugs, I mean, that movie is about soccer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think the movie's very good.
Well,
it says here that on Rotten Tomatoes it has an approval rating of 14%, but audiences polled on CinemaScore gave the movie an average an A-. So
there you go.
I don't know, man. What do you want?
I think the critics, they just don't like Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the other...
Get no respect.
I'm looking... Oh, Jonathan Brandis is in that movie, yo. Look out. Jonathan Brandis was on... He was like a teen heartthrob. He was in The Neverending Story 2. He was on Sequest DSV.
I'm sorry. You're still not getting me to a place where I know who you're talking
about. All right, well, sorry. You can look him up later. He was a teen heartthrob, but I believe he took his own life in his 20s. So I'm sorry. That took a turn there.
Yeah, it did. Let's move on.
I thought he was in like Boy Meets World or something, but no, he was in something else. Okay. Yeah, you should ask Aunt Erin about that one. Okay.
Sure. All right. So we're almost done with our little stuffed guy here. If you wanted to embellish it before, I embellished the base of the ornament, so I didn't do anything on the ladybug itself. But each one of the ladybugs has a slightly different way of displaying the spot, or showing the spots. Displaying the spots.
Now, before you glue that down, do you need me to plug in your E6000 for you or not?
I'm good.
Okay, great.
I'm actually not going to be able to glue it down right now anyway, because the base isn't finished.
I just didn't know if the E6000 had to be plugged in.
You know that it doesn't. Why are you doing that?
Why am I doing what?
Being a squirrel.
You used to use lots of E6000 when you used to make magnets for sale when Poshta was doing the craft fair circuit.
Yes.
And you would make 1-inch buttons into magnets, and so you put those really heavy duty magnets into the back.
So much E6000.
And it was like tubes and tubes and tubes, because you would do like 300 of them at a time.
Hundreds, yes.
Yeah, and then I would put them on little cards with the double-sided tape.
When the when Columbus had its 200th anniversary, was it the 200th or the 200? Yeah, it must have been the 200th.
When Columbus had its bicentennial, you did some magnets sets.
I did actual for the city. I was part of their local,
the bicentennial merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Did you?
And I did.
I made thousands of those things.
And we used the same pillow boxes that we put our thread into. When you get a color story and the thread comes, inside that little clamshell thing, the pillow box, that's what we used to put 4 magnets inside of there.
Yep.
Oh, I was so good at that.
No, I was legit there for a while. I did like actual merchandise for the city of Columbus.
The city of Columbus. There you go. And so much E6000, that house in Clintonville.
So much E6000.
Open the windows, man.
Woo. Yeah, there were times when I had to like deliver to my friend's store and like the box still was, I was like, you got to leave this out back for a couple
We had a very fragrant house. I mean, I was working in a restaurant and I was
using a ton of E6000.
Yeah, you were using gallons of E6000 and I was working in a kitchen cutting 100 pounds of onions a day, Yes. Oh, to be young again.
It was exciting.
Renee wants to know if it's almost sneaky peeky time. Is it sneaky peek o'clock around here?
I could sneaky peeky something.
You have something that you could peek?
Yeah.
Okay, well finish the ladybug first.
I'll do this one first.
Cheddar came out of his hidey hole and now he's up in his tower.
Good boy.
It's nap time for Cheddar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to shove these threads in instead of trying to figure out how to... Here's my handy dandy chopstick here.
Barbara says, just looking back in the chat, and in the 90s, they picked scouters up from both Heathrow and Stansted to go to Gilwell Park, and it was a nightmare.
I bet.
Wow, okay.
There it is.
Heathrow's the main airport, correct?
We've been
That's
to
like
Heathrow.
the one, yeah, okay.
You and I flew through there when we went to Scotland.
I know, that's where we circled for like 45 minutes because we had a strong tailwind and got there very early.
Yeah.
And they made us circle until we were ready to land.
Until they were ready for us to land.
Yeah. Welcome to Europe. Why don't you just stay up there for a while and think about what you've done?
Oh, yeah. That was fun. Okay. I'm just going to finish off you could go all the way around, but there are a couple of like black stitches there at the base.
Okay.
You could go all the way around. And then I've thought about this a lot.
Oh.
Like touching up areas that should be black or a dark color.
Uh-huh.
Or using white and then using like a Copic to color my thread. Just to be like, oh, that wasn't black, that was...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Got it.
I'm saying?
Would a Copic marker color up thread like that?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Well, it's a natural fiber and those markers are alcohol-based markers, so it should be fine.
All the fumes today.
Yeah, right.
Copic markers, E6000 is a very fume-related... Oh, Barbara's on her way to Scotland next week. Okay. All right. All right.
We were in Glasgow, mostly.
Yeah, Kirkentulloch. That's where we spent all of our time.
Yeah.
Now, how different is the large ladybug from the medium ladybug that we're about to stitch?
There are actual stitching. There's stitching around the holes on the big one.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Because they're bigger holes.
Okay.
So they're stitching around the holes. Okay. I'm almost done here, everybody.
And you had used, you know, they fit so nicely with this is the poinsettia flower? What is that?
That is the small flower in the spring flowers and the poinsettia. I use the poinsettia for the leaves on that one.
Okay, so those are poinsettia leaves, but the small size flower in the spring flower set. Mm-hmm. And that's what you use to make that...
the garland.
That's what you use to make the garland
right
there.
Here.
Well, I know the garland is sitting right here, but I thought that people might want to get a, you know, like a static look at it instead of... Sure. You know, it's like sitting in a pile on the outside of your desk right now is where it's looking.
I was going to show it in a second.
You're going to show it in a second. Okay.
Oops.
Shari's dad currently in Scotland. There you go.
Ooh. Fun.
Did you tell him about Iron Brew?
That's a good question.
If not, you still have time to tell him about it, Shari, in case he hasn't tried it, you know? We tried a really sweet soda yesterday, and after we tried it, we were like, you know what this could use? Some quinine. That's what it needs. It could use a little tonic to it, you know?
Or gin. I could have used gin.
Or gin. It just needs some botanicals.
All things being equal.
Some real kind of bitter botanicals. That's what we could use here in this sweet soda.
It was very sweet. It was like a huckleberry.
It was a huckleberry soda. Our friend Teresa, who worked with us in the barn, brought it back because she was just traveling out west with her family. They were in Mammoth and they were in Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this ultimately will get glued down here, and then it'll be a little ornament. Cute. Okay. Oh, sorry, my nose itches. Okay, everybody. So then the big one. Or do I want to do a sneaky peeky first? I'll do a sneaky peeky first.
Shari didn't mention it to her dad. I remember that your dad used to eat all your Halloween candy, so I imagine he's the kind of guy who might want to try, you know, a wacky orange soda. It's not an orange soda in flavor, of course, just in color.
I don't have it fully assembled yet.
What is it that you don't have fully assembled? Renee, yoo-hoo, are you there? Are you there, Renee? Shari says she's going to mention Iron Brew in the family text right now. There you go. What are you peeking? Oh, you're peeking that? Get out of here. Get out of here. Wow, get out. That was, I can't believe that was what you just decided to peek. We didn't have a conversation about that.
We didn't, no.
Oh, Lord. Okay, everybody.
I do what I want.
I don't know. Let's see what happens when that just got sneaky peeked there. I'm waiting for the... wait. Renee just yelled, OMG, my train. In all caps. I know, Shari, I'm thinking the same thing.
What?
Audrey says Renee passes out. Victoria, OMG. Of all the things you could have sneaky peeked, I didn't think you were going to sneaky peek, like, one of the biggest, like, that's the biggest thing in the release that isn't the kit itself. Oh, my gosh. You got gasps, and, oh, man, people are fired up.
They haven't even seen. Oh, nothing.
Renee needs some smelling salts, says Lori. Oh my gosh.
Where did I put my scissors?
Wow, I guess since we're not doing a live next week, Lizzie decided to pull out all the stops there. Holy smokes.
All the stops.
Indigata Davida over here, man. Woo!
All right, so the big guy. Here's the big guy. This ladybug has independent wings. This base that you stitch all the wingy bits onto, and this is where the holes here and the holes here coordinate. You got the head, and there is a face if you so choose to use it. I'm not going to use it today, but there is a face if you would like to use one.
I just sneaky peeked in the chat that there will be a couple of cars as well.
Oh.
No, it's not just an engine, it's a couple of cars. When might this be released? This would be July
the 3rd.
The 3rd, okay, which is sandwiched right after
Friday.
It's Friday. It's 48 hours 48 hours after Lizzie's birthday. If you guys didn't know, mark your calendars. Lizzie's birthday is July the 1st.
Do that?
July the 1st, everybody.
Yay. Birthday. Okay.
And then July 3rd is going to be the release. We didn't want to release it on the 4th of July. You know, it seemed like
lest
maybe...
you have, like...
Lest you have plans.
Plans.
Fireworks, parades.
Parades.
A sprinkler to run through, perhaps.
Any other family functions.
Sparklers to light on fire. Maybe you have a World Cup match to watch if it's USA versus England. I don't know.
Anyway.
True Crime Tracy's mom's birthday. It's July the 1st.
Also Canada's birthday. Let's focus on that.
Hey.
Okay.
Our home and native land.
So we are using, this is granite.
Oh.
This is rouge.
Rouge ladybug here.
Yes. So on the large ladybug, you stitch around each of the dots to secure the layers together. I mean, you can also stitch, there are also edges to stitch up the wing, but stitch around the dots. Bloop. And I'm going to do a running stitch here. Now, like you can see here, the holes are a great place for embellishment if you so choose to embellish your ladybugs. If you wanted your ladybugs to have flappy wings, you could always do 2 layers. Let's pretend there are 2 layers here. You could do the 2 layers and then only attach them up here, and then maybe do the solid. I don't know. You could. There are options. Is what I'm trying to say. If you wanted like flappy wings or something, but again, it's just the running stitch on these, and I use these for a garland here, but this is a really good size for an ornament, I think. If you're going to do it like a decorations for like a tree that's maybe a little more spring or summer forward. So I figure we'll make this one an ornament. And we're just going to keep stitching around.
There are so many, you had so much stuff to explain there that I couldn't interject how many overlapping birthday and anniversary things we have with our birthdays.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Loads.
Yeah, Sean's birthday is the 10th.
I've already put that in the chat. See, we've already missed that. So True Crime Tracy's mom is on the 1st with you. Tara Smith's birthday is my birthday on the 10th.
There you go, birthday buddies.
Deb's birthday is the 18th. That's my sister's birthday.
That's true.
Shari's parents' anniversary is July the 1st.
Is it? That's fun.
And Barbara Beck's daughter's wedding anniversary is on the 1st.
Hey.
There you go. And then Deb has said that her mother's birthday is the 10th.
There you go.
Look at this, everybody.
July's a good month.
July's a good month, everybody. And I'm looking at this railway station that Barbara's talking about. They just visited. Turns out in Leeds, UK, the world's oldest continuously operating railway goes back to 1758.
Whoa.
They've been running trains there since rail stuff there since 1758. Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy. Okay. Look at that, man.
That's pretty cool.
Choo choo. Chugga 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 chugga.
Chugga chugga choo choo. I suppose if you wanted to, you could also do this layer in like the red, and then just embroider the dots if you wanted to do it a different way.
I wonder what would happen if you embroidered the dots as like crisscrossy, you know, like if you went across from hole to hole, like making multi-pointed stars essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do that.
I wonder what that would look like.
Or if you were to do one in like, if you were to have your extra dots, your extra holes, you could always use those for to put onto the wings if on another one. If you were to have the negatives that you wanted to use on something else, you could use them on one of the other ones.
There you go.
So there's options for the little bits and bobs. I'm using 3832, DMC 3832, 3 strands. for this.
Because that's our match for Rouge.
It is.
And if you're just joining us, this is the third of the Lil Dotties we have stitched. We're LOL today. Lots of ladybugs.
Lots of ladybugs.
Lots of ladybugs today, getting our stitching going here. And this will be the final ladybug of the afternoon.
Yes. What time is it?
10 after 2.
Trying not to bore everyone with my... There's not anything all that complicated about these little guys. They're a fun stitch.
They are very fun stitch because there are so many different things that you can do.
Well, there's different colors you can do. There's different, like, you can use the smaller two in particular. You can use on different things. Like, they're really good for dressing up different things.
They're really good for dressing up different things.
I happen to think they're really cute with the watering can and Grown with Love.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, there are so many places where a ladybug can pop in, and it doesn't seem...
I bet they'd be cute with a teapot.
Perfectly suited, like, it's the right thing to be. The scale is perfect on them, and because in a single die, you get 3 different sizes. And so, you're buying one die, but the options really abound,
There are many options.
Many, many, many options. Like, it's like almost anything in the world could use a little ladybug on it.
They're cute.
Anything spring, summer, and fall, just a little guy.
Just a little guy. Yeah.
Shari says the tulips. There you go.
Oh, yeah, the tulips.
Sharon, those flowers that you can see in the background, the greenery is from the poinsettia, but the little flower itself is from spring flowers.
Yes.
There you go. So it's kind of a mashup there.
Yeah,
The spring flowers is such a great set. It's one of the most versatile...
It is very.
Sets because you can just do so many different things with all the layers and all the colors.
So for any of us here who are or have been at any time card makers.
Who's ever been if you've ever been a card maker, raise your hand. No, raise it higher. I can't see it.
Anyway.
You didn't raise your hand.
Miss Sean Jones, I'm trying to have an actual
conversation. You think I'm not trying to?
Okay. Sean Jones. The way that I think about dies is the way that I used to think about stamps when I was designing stamps. Everything is a foundational piece that can be built with other pieces in your collection to do whatever it is that you want to do. So just because you have pieces that were specifically designed to go together doesn't mean they can't be paired with a whole bunch of other things to expand the versatility of what you have. So like the circle from this came from one thing. The leaves came from a completely different thing. But they work together because, like, I want you to be able to utilize your collection to build new and different and interesting things. Like, you don't have to just do what's shown. Like, they're all just pieces of a bigger collection. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes total sense. I'm not supposed to use the word Poshtaverse, but that's really what it is. It's really like it's meant to do that. And the ideas that you have that sort of, grab onto and drop onto other designs are really great. And we know that there are people, especially when they first get started with felt crafting or using our products, sometimes the products seem very straightforward. People are like, oh, a Christmas ornament. Like, okay, I get that. Like, oh, a stocking. Like, I get that. But then they might see a flower or a ladybug, or they might see some of the other designs that we've had, and they're not exactly sure, like, what the usage would be for that. And so once you start mixing and matching and you think about all the various usage, I mean, here we are today, we're, like, really getting a whole lot of energy out of, the badge reel covers. Like, that's a real thing, and, you certainly wouldn't, you wouldn't make a card and give it to somebody to be a badge cover, right? Like you would, but you can do some felt projects with that, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
I think I know what you mean.
All I'm trying to say is that all the versatility of the different die designs that you've had and the way that they can build on each other really just allows people to think about how many options they have for using it. That's all.
Yeah, it's mostly that. Just that, like, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I bought this this snowman and it can only ever be a snowman. Like, I hope that you're looking at your collection and thinking, oh, I bought this flower and I can use it with any number of different things. Like, there are things where the pieces are meant to go together, but like, there are foundational parts to each die that I hope are useful in many, many other ways. Like the way that Shari reimagined the citrus slice as a color wheel. Like, it can be more than the original thing.
Yes.
Or like, I know Renee's done a bunch of really cool stuff with like turning the rabbit into a duck, and like using the chick.
And the Santa Kringle who just came out for Uncle Sam, right? Like
with Audrey,
Santa. Yeah, all of that. Mm-hmm.
Like, the idea is that these are all. It's all a starting point.
Yes, and anybody who has been either in this chat, I'm almost positive everybody in the chat has at one time or another been a part of the Facebook group, and you can feel the energy over there, right? When someone decides to, put a couple of different pieces from different sets together and create something new, you can really feel how much it sparks like, people are not necessarily just going to go and recreate that thing themselves. They're really starting to think about, okay, what could I do?
And I would love to be able to do a little bit more of this myself when I'm showcasing new things. But when I'm doing introductions, a lot of times I'm just trying to make sure that people understand what's in the actual die and how its original purpose is supposed to work. But I love it when people get creative with their dies, and like when Mary did that mouse with a bunch of different parts and pieces.
Yeah, I had to call her.
He did.
I had to call her.
And like when Audrey made that lion using the teddy bear, I was just like, this is incredible. Like, it's amazing. I love when people get excited and encouraged to try something different, something new, something that maybe wasn't their very first thought, because that's the fun.
That's all. That's for all you guys. I am still at the very first thought. I'm literally like, wait, how do these pieces go together again? Like, just show me how to do.
Well, but that's the thing. It's like the goal is to make it so that if you are starting out, like, there are clear enough instructions that you can just do the very first thing, and that's fine. And if that's all you want to do, that's great.
We've never done a Stitching Live where we like created something like that. We could do that.
We did the pumpkin with the egg.
No, but we did that because of crafter demand.
Because I had made the...
Like, we've never set up a Stitching Live where it's like, we won't tell you what we're stitching. Come on in, Lizzie's gonna create something.
It's a mystery. Yeah, that's true. We've
never done anything like that. So, now if you've got ideas that haven't been done,
maybe we'll add that to the.
I don't know about you, but I would watch that. I would tune in to see like what the mystery craft. It's almost like an episode of Scooby Doo. You've heard of the mystery wagon? Well, this is the
I think it's called the Mystery Machine, actually.
Whoa, jeez! Did you just do it with an actually?
I did.
Actually, it's called the Mystery Machine.
I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it?
Mystery wagon. Mystery Machine.
Nailed it.
Yeah, but if you search Mystery Wagon, Google knows what you're looking for. Oh, boy. Okay, fine. When I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to watch that filth.
What?
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo and his merry band of castaways and ragamuffins. Wow. All of those folks are outsiders in every sense of the word.
I love a ragamuffin.
Not like me, straight and narrow. Just right down Broadway. You know what I mean? Just locked in.
I know what you're saying.
You can set your watch to my haircut. I tell you what. Shari was there to stick up for the Mystery Machine very quickly. That was very fast.
See? Anyway, now we're just being silly.
Maybe that should be our first, what's the word I'm looking for? Licensing. What? All the characters from Scooby-Doo.
What?
Yeah, we could do a felt Scooby and a felt Shaggy.
We're going to do the other side now, is what we're going to do.
What were the other characters? Thelma?
Thelma, Daphne.
Daphne, Thelma.
Fred.
Fred? Really? Was that the real, like, straight-laced looking one?
Yeah, the dude. Yeah.
Okay. Was that it? Was it just, it was Shaggy, Scooby, Fred, Thelma, and Daphne? Wait, it was Velma. Velma? Thelma.
Now you've got me all confused.
I think it was Velma.
Yeah.
Yeah, Velma. That's who that was. Okay. Her last name was Dinkley? Come on.
Jinkies.
Okay.
I'm just stitching a straight stitch up for the wings here.
There you go. Everybody's joining in now. Velma, Velma, Velma. Say it 3 times and she'll appear, everybody. Be careful. Oh, there's the third one. Snap.
Anywho. There is, like I said, there is a face if you want to use a face on your ladybugs. I included it because I thought people might want to put a face on their ladybugs. I'm not going to do that today. I think I've already said all that. Yeah. Whoops.
Scooby-Doo was only on for a year?
Really?
No, I'm sorry. The original, oh, got it. Scooby-Doo was broadcast on CBS from 1969 to 1976.
Oh, I was going to say, that's not a year.
And then they had various versions until 86, and then there was a spin-off, a pup named Scooby-Doo from 88 to 91. Okay. Whew.
Is that where where did Scrappy-Doo show up? Was that in the original show, or is that in one of the spin-offs?
I don't know what the origin of Scrappy-Doo is. Let's see. Scrappy-Doo. Scrappy-Doo, the fictional dog, was created in 1979. So that must have been
after.
very end of the beginning. He was.
No, you said it went to 76.
He was created in 86. He was created in order to save the series ratings because they had begun to sink to the point of cancellation threats.
Oh.
Got it. Okay, there you go, Scrappy-Doo. Boy, oh boy, did he have a lot of different people voicing him. Holy smokes. Okay.
All right.
Marianne's vote is for Pokemon as our first licensing. There you
Pokemon.
go.
Have you seen
catch them all?
The layers on those things?
Renee says Winnie the Pooh because as long as he's got no shirt, you've got no fees to pay. There you go.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know anything about that.
Shari says she enjoys original characters. She doesn't need licensed ones yet. Just saying. Thank you, Shari. I've only ever cold called one place trying to do licensing, and it will remain nameless. But
we are not big enough for that.
Oh, we weren't big enough for them.
That's okay. Maybe someday. Maybe not. We are fine being our own little Scrappy-Doo selves over here.
Oh yeah?
Aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We would not do Scooby-Doo, by the way. I have no connection. I really did not watch or enjoy watching Scooby-Doo when I was a kid. There's too much plot. Way too much
Sean
plot.
hates plot.
It's a mystery for crying out loud. Like,
Sean hates plot.
Boy,
He's got to follow a plot. Forget it.
There's no part of me at all that's trying to figure out who done it. I don't care who did what, when they did it.
Which is amazing that you're so interested in watching Twin Peaks because.
Oh, Twin Peaks is good. Twin Peaks is real good. But yeah, I'm not really a whodunit kind of guy. Yeah.
No, you're not. You're not at all a whodunit kind of guy. You can ask Sean 10 minutes after he's finished watching something. He does not remember the plot.
Just like that. It's great.
It's gone.
If you want to rewatch a movie, you should hang out with me because I can literally watch a movie and then watch it again a year or two later and be like, oh, that happened? That's crazy.
What?
What? I don't remember that happened. Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
It's great. It's a powerful thing.
You're like the sheep.
No, I'm not choosing to forget. It just, it just happens. I'm just when it comes to stories, I'm very agreeable. I'm not the kind of guy who watches, like if there's
there's very little critique.
Yeah, if there's like a long running television series and you're like, oh, this character would have never done that thing. I disagree with the writing. There's no part of me at all that is bothered. I'm just like, oh, we're 8 seasons in and that's what they're doing now? That's fine.
I get annoyed and then I stop watching.
No, I'm just like, oh, no big deal. Yeah, cool. Like, that's, that's what they do.
I'm the opposite.
Sharon says they used to have Twin Peaks watching parties with cherry pie. See, now we're talking. There you go.
We started watching it, and the first couple of episodes, I think we both had like a look on our face the whole time.
Yours was more mine was like, whoa.
I'm used to a traditional mystery where some things make sense. We aren't there yet, and we're told it gets weirder from where we are.
Yeah. Everyone, people who are talking about Steamboat Willie and Winnie the Pooh in the chat because of public domain, we're waiting for Popeye. Our first licensing agreement is gonna be with public domain Popeye. You've wanted to design a spinach can for so long.
For so long, yeah.
Bluto, olive oil. Come on, let's go. I'm here for it. Popeye has to be getting close.
Not if they keep renewing it. Like,
no, I don't think there's anything you can do to keep renewing it.
Yeah, you can.
No, it's after 100 years. Like, that's it.
I thought that there were things...
No. It's not like a patent situation. It's like once a character has been out for 100 years, like, et voila. It's just in the public domain.
Et voila.
Yeah. It's just completely in there.
Well, I'm not gonna...
Shari says, I don't know about a spinach can, but an anchor would be awesome. So, blow me down, Shari.
That doesn't require a licensing agreement to do an anchor.
No, you could do an anchor at any time.
I think we are probably seasonally past when I would be doing any anchors, but noted.
Popeye would be in the public domain. I'm sorry. The original version entered public domain in January of 2025.
Oh, noted.
Oh, copyrights expire after 95 years. So you could use anything from his original Thimble Theater comic strip.
I'm good, I think.
Oh, he didn't eat any spinach.
In the original?
Yeah, he used to get his power by rubbing the head of a wiffle hen. I can't believe they changed it to a can of spinach.
Trying to get Americans to eat their greens.
Oh, that's so good. Shari says, now I want to make a ladybug bag charm. There you go.
Yeah, the medium ones in particular, I think would be a really good size. The big ones, I don't know, the big ones could be good too, actually.
As a bag charm?
Mm-hmm. If you had like a bigger tote bag, I think they'd be really cute.
But have you ever made a real puffy ladybug? Like a one where you've really stuffed it to make it look like it's a ladybug?
I'm about to.
That one that you're doing right there, because you've never done that, right?
No.
Once you've done that, could it be a pincushion? Could you stuff it so much that it was pincushion-esque?
It would be really lightweight. So I don't know how well it would stay put. But sure.
Anchors and sea life go well together. Just saying. Fingers crossed for next summer. There's a laughing face and there is a crab.
A laughing face and a crab. Okay.
Looks like we need an anchor and a crab.
It sounds that way. I can't get to all of the things.
Maybe we could do a whole seafood tower.
I know that there are a lot of companies out there who have multiple designers, which is great for them. Totally fine.
Go for a seafood tower.
I'm sure you could. It's still just me doing the drawing, which is great, and I like it because...
Let me at him, babe. Let me at him. I can start drawing. Let me at it.
It fits our speed.
It definitely fits our speed.
I don't know that I could do more than I'm doing right now. I don't think we could do... even if somebody else was designing, I don't know that I could make enough samples fast enough to... Does that make sense?
Everything makes sense. Yes.
But...
Well, the designers would have to stitch their own samples.
It works just fine for us.
Shari's got your whole next summer release figured out.
Small.
Just because we suggested, just put it in the bank. They never expect the designs all at once. No, of course not.
I'm glad, because that
of course not.
would never... I don't think there's enough time in the day.
Unless if you ate canned spinach like Popeye, you could suddenly start designing and stitching faster. You know what I mean?
My stitching is just fine, thank you very much. I used to think I was a really slow stitcher. I mean, I'm not a fast stitcher, but I used to think I was a really slow stitcher, and then...
And then what?
I stitched with my sweet, loving husband, whom I enjoy so much.
Oh, I'm the one. God, I was like, who are you about to throw under the bus?
I was like, hey.
You're talking to the man in the mirror.
I'm not too slow.
Here. Oh, my. I literally was sitting here like, geez, she's about to like, who is she about to say is a slow stitcher? Oh, wait, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
You're not a problem.
I'll look directly in the camera, but never in the mirror.
You're a mirror.
Boy, it is exhausting being the anti-stitcher over here. Okay. The copyright on Peter Pan will be up in a few years for non-UK people. But in the UK, there was a special clause added to the Copyright and Patents Act. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep, because that's how they fund that children's hospital.
Oh.
It's a beautiful story, and I would never take advantage of that copyright because I would want them to get every penny that they are owed.
Sure, I just said, me, Audrey, or you, ... It's you, Sean. Wow. You've stitched with people outside of this room before. It could have been someone else. And then when you were like, my dear, sweet, loving, I thought you were going to say your sister, and I still wasn't caught up.
My sister... I love my sister so much. She does not even, I don't think she qualifies. Because she gave up after half a cupcake.
Someday we'll do a cross-stitching live with Lizzie and Sean, and we'll see how the turntables have turned around here.
I've also done cross-stitch, sir. And I've also done embroidery.
No, I've also done cross-stitch, sir. Not as much as I've done cross-stitch, ma'am.
I didn't say as much.
Yeah, well, you better, slow down. You get a little big for your britches over there. We start doing cross-stitch. You better be careful.
Sir?
Get that Aida cloth out, and I'm going to be taking care of business, okay?
I challenge you to a
duel. That's right. You know what we don't do in cross-stitching?
Duel?
I'm stewing over here.
I can tell.
I would describe my mood right now. My foot is tapping on the floor.
I know.
Stewing.
I think...
You think what?
That you do a great job. But
that's right.
It just taught me that maybe I'm not as pokey as I thought I was.
Ah, got it. Okay.
That's all.
I will have to Google this whole Peter Pan thing, by the way. I don't know anything like this.
Oh, yeah. It's a sad story, but it's also a really wonderful story in the way that it has truly kept a children's hospital, funded for...
Are we close to, is Jay Gatsby about to be? Are we gonna... Is there somebody going to be like a Great Gatsby release? It'll be nothing but
the Fitzgerald release?
Yeah, the Fitzgerald is nothing but Art Deco stuff. Yeah. We don't lick the threads in cross-stitching, Sean. This is great. This is so good.
This functionally comes together the same way the medium size does.
Okay.
Once you get the top on there with the stitching around the
Were we stuffing this bad boy yet or not?
Well, we're stitching on the head first.
Okay.
So I'm going to just do across the head here, and then we'll get ourselves another couple of antennae.
Because we probably punched out of the barn there, so...
Yeah, I told him that we would see him on...
Oh, you did?
I told him we wouldn't see him because...
Oh, yeah, it's a whole thing with Gene.
He's not until Thursday.
Got it, okay.
All right. Sorry, I got a little distracted by the time there. We're a little pokey today, I guess. Only because we're doing so many different versions.
And next week, do we know what we're stitching? Oh, that's
we're
right.
Not, because I canceled it.
But in a couple of weeks, do we know what we're stitching? No?
It says new stuff in the spreadsheet.
And so that'll be like a to-be-determined situation.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, so we have to cancel that one.
I'm sorry, everybody.
It's okay.
I just recognize my own limits, and my limits include being live twice in one day and getting all of the things done for that.
I mean, I could always do the live at night. You know, I had to step in the time that you were really ill, and I got to do one of the releases, and it went great.
Again,
What?
There are so many other things that are at play here. So many other factors.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, getting editing done and getting blog posts up. And anyway, once you get across the head there, I'm just going to tie on tie off the tails.
Okay.
And then I'm going to find a couple of antennae, and we're going to do the same thing that we did with the first, or with the medium size. We're going to find a couple and tie them together.
And so the headpiece is really just, it's like a bottle cap or something shape, right? I'm looking at this now over
like
here.
Like a semicircle, yeah.
Like a little semicircle, okay. I'm looking at the construction of the medium one that you did earlier, so that I really understand what's going on. Because if you didn't have that headpiece, you would just have a red head. You don't want that.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Now
you don't want that because ladybugs don't have redheads. Not because there's anything wrong with redheads. Okay, go on.
Thank you for needlessly clarifying.
You're welcome.
All right, so I'm just taking these and tying off the two tails together because here we go.
Okay.
And I'm going to layer this between. I guess I could have made these a little bit longer because they're going to go on the bigger, whatever, it's fine. I'm going to line up the layers here.
Okay.
Layering this between. And we're going to stitch around the shape of the head there. I'm going to use 310. That's the color that I use for granite.
Okay. I was reminded of that setting up color stories today. I'm getting the new color stories set up on the back end of the system. And I was like, oh, look at that. 310.
Apparently Sean's decided he's going to tell you one of the colors in one of the color stories
today. I just want you to know that a single color in one of the color stories is nowhere near as earth-shattering. Like, I guarantee you there's not going to be 11 people saying OMG after that news in the chat, okay? Just be clear. And if 11 people hear this and decide to do that, I can see right through you, okay? You don't have to play along doing something like that. Yeah, you showed an image and people went berserk, and I said a color. No one is going to be like, oh!
No, it's fine. I was just teasing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming here between these the two granite layers. I'm going to leave a tail out. Make sure to hold on to your tail so you have something to tie off with when you're done stitching around your perimeter here. And we're just going to do the running stitch. You could probably also do like a blanket stitch, but the running stitch is totally sufficient. I'm going to try and spread this a little wider. There we go. Here we go. Like I said, I like shortening the stamens just a little bit so that you have shorter antennae, because that way they're a little less floppy. But you can do whatever feels right for your project.
Okay. And then once you've got the antenna on, what's happening after that? Then we're stuffing this thing?
Yeah, we're going to sew around we've got to put in a hanger.
Okay.
And then we're going to sew around and stuff it.
Wait, the hanger didn't go in at this point in time when you were putting in the
antennae?
Yeah.
No.
It didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because it's going to go in the side of the ladybug, not the...
Oh, in my head it was going to go in the... I would think that the hanger would go right in between the antennae.
No.
No, you're doing it so that it's turning sideways. Oh, okay. So the head's going to be pointing at like 2 o'clock or something.
Yes.
Oh, got it. Okay.
There we go. I know this is riveting.
I'm definitely on the edge of my seat.
You just yawned, sir.
Well, that was because I had yoga class today, and I had to go to bed, and I went to bed a little bit later last night. So, you know, it has nothing to do with the Stitching Live content. I'm locked in over here. Tons of ideas. I'm Googling, you know, upcoming public domain type stuff, you know?
Jeez. I'm fine with my drawing.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
Right,
But, you know,
tie off the tails.
I'm a lady who Googles.
I know you're
Endlessly curious.
Always, yes.
Endlessly curious. I'm also trying to think about what are other summery things that are as iconic and flexible as a ladybug, you know?
Flexible, huh?
Yeah, the ladybug is so versatile. Like, as we were saying earlier, right? Like teapots and mugs and coin purses and tulips and yada, yada,
it would also fit really well on the medium would fit well on the Protect Your Specs.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking about what are the other sort of like you know, what's some other like summery springtime iconography that is yet to be in our catalog, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking about.
I need a hanger.
You know me, the real idea man.
Right. Gonna make one.
I'm curious to see how stuffed you're gonna stuff this thing, because I can't tell if it's gonna be like a real big hump, you know, like in a real ladybug, or if it's just gonna be kind of a gentle, the way you normally stuff stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, you can't make it so stuffed that you're gonna pull at the side.
Yeah, right. It's not, obviously this isn't the felt doesn't have any spandex in it. I get that.
I think we're gonna maybe make it a little closer to that.
I was gonna go 10 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock. That's fine.
Well, it would be hanging like that. Do you want me to hang it like this?
You hang it any way you want, babe.
What is the difference?
Marianne says grasshopper.
Oh, yeah. Grasshoppers are tricky because so many parts of them are skinny. The manufacturing process makes some of these things a wee bit tricky. It's not that I'm not willing to try. It's just that it makes them a little tricky. Skinny areas are tricky because...
Grasshoppers kind of freak me out a little bit.
Do they?
Yeah. Because they're an insect. I don't really like insects, and because because they're all bendy, like you just said, you know.
All bendy.
They're all bendy. Yeah, they're all.
You should love them. They're like the yoga of bugs.
They're the yoga of bugs.
They're like the yoga bug of bugs.
You think the grasshopper is like the yogiest bug? I'm not so sure about that.
What would you call the yogiest bug?
I don't know. There's nothing about yoga that involves leaping off your feet and flying through the air like a grasshopper does. You know what I mean?
But it's all limbs, is what I'm saying.
You're right about that. I've never thought about like what the most yoga bug is. No, not a grasshopper. They move too fast and they jump too much.
All right.
Barbara heard your skinny comment and just said so no flamingo then. We didn't say that, Barbara.
Flamingo's just gonna be tricky. I'm still thinking it through.
Sean needs you to do a squirrel. That's funny.
Squirrels. Getting in my house being all squirrely.
We definitely, Roberta says frogs for yoga. I mean, we definitely have all the heathered felt you could ever want for doing squirrels, right?
That's true.
All of our heathered grays and browns and stuff would be,
toasted oat. Morel would be good for squirrels.
Yep, all kinds of squirrely options there.
Indeed. Okay.
You're putting the hanger in now? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm putting the hanger in and then we can start slipping.
Okay, here we go. Can't wait.
Sorry. I know that we're running a little long today.
Flamingo body, flamingo feet, colored crochet thread for the legs, says Victoria there. She got that all sorted out.
Yeah, but it would have to be you mean just dangling?
Barbara says if you're going to do a squirrel, you got to do a beaver and a wolf for UK Scouters. There you go.
What? Okay.
Squirrels, squirrels are doing yoga of sorts, ...
Are they going outside?
Sounds like the girls are going outside. Yeah, they're going out to play.
Okay. Just trying to keep an ear on things here.
They were keeping it to a dull roar.
They were.
Yeah, there wasn't much other than the diner bell going off.
The diner bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
ding,
children
ding.
playing restaurant. That's such a classic game, you know?
Yeah. They both love to play restaurant. They don't so much play with the kitchen anymore, but they play with the food and stuff a lot.
Yes. Yes, not so much with the kitchen. There was one of our neighbors had their old toy kitchen was out on the street the other day.
Was it?
Yeah, it was on Welsh Hills Road. Not exactly.
Oh, not really a neighbor.
Not exactly a neighbor, but you know.
I saw that one. That wasn't even close to our neighborhood.
Well, you know, call it what you want then. Careful, we keep talking about our neighborhood. People are going to start connecting the dots over here. Cheddar was louder than the girl, says Audrey.
Yeah.
That's right, when he came walking right over my legs and was just screaming.
Hollering.
Hey, the last thing we could talk about before we go away is, does anybody in the chat, we're looking for good ideas for what the uniform could be for the Poshta Design team members.
I think we should just ask them what they
at
want.
Stitching Life. Well, of course we could ask them, but it's way more entertaining to ask people in chat. If you could pick the uniform for what we are wearing during Stitching Live,
Oh, I'm wearing whatever the heck I want.
oh, wow. So you're not going to be a team player with the uniform, huh? Okay. Well, you know, if anybody
unless
has
the
an
uniform
idea.
is overalls and a t-shirt.
Well, I'm saying maybe you want Mom and Teresa to wear overalls and a t-shirt.
Your mother has never worn overalls.
You want Nancy to wear a pair of overalls when she's here? You want to get Henry a pair of overalls? Katie's got some. You want me in a pair of overalls over here?
Yeah.
I could wear a straw hat. Emily literally just said overalls, okay? Before she had a chance to, before we had to start talking about this. There you go. Overalls. I didn't even think about that. Okay.
Waistbands are overrated.
Do we have the power to veto? Audrey wants to know. Lori says matching aprons. That's funny. I said visors. I didn't even think about an apron. We could have matching Poshta aprons. Ooh.
Well, I've already...
How does Drew look in an apron? That's what I want to know. Barbara says have a non-uniform day. T-shirts in their favorite Poshta felt color. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
I guess I could always sew myself a Poshta t-shirt out of felt.
Oh, that might itch.
You think so?
I mean, it's wool. In August.
Yeah, but I got, there's a few layers between, I got a little bit of a buffer between me and the wool felt.
What are you trying to say, Sean?
This is great. I knew if I asked this question, people would have great ideas. So there you go.
Okay.
This is good.
I'm going to do the black here first.
Audrey's laughing about Drew in an apron saying, I guess we'll find out. He doesn't wear an apron when he's doing his Thanksgiving...
turkey time?
Yeah, when he's cooking 4 different turkeys 4 different ways. He's not wearing an apron for that, eh?
It's funny. I don't know that we have to have a uniform, really.
You don't love a team in a uniform, huh?
No, I'm just saying I don't think we have to force them into a particular outfit.
Backwards hats. Everybody gets to wear a backwards hat for Stitching Live.
You could just wear whatever you're comfortable in. That's
because I myself am not much of a backwards hat guy,
No, that's true.
Yeah, I'm not really a backwards hat kind of guy. Audrey says it's too hot for additional layer. Is an apron an additional layer?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Bib, what about an apron over bib overalls? That uniform could be described as unforgettable. Suspenders. Suspenders, yeah.
I think we should all just wear whatever is most comfortable.
You were the one who asked me about a uniform.
Because the ladies asked me yesterday.
Oh, got it. Well, yeah, but you didn't just tell them, oh, wear whatever you want. You put it in your back pocket and asked me about it later.
I said, no, what I said to them was, I don't know, I figured we'd just wear whatever we want. And then one or the other, I can't remember who, said, well, are people going to know who's who if they need help? Yeah, that's why I said no uniform. We just wear those headbands with something real springy and dangly on top. That's my idea instead of that. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm going to stuff this thing. Marianne says, what about pick a color and try to wear that?
Yeah, we could do that, Marianne, but what if the color leaks to the internet and then all the people who are participants show up wearing the same color? Because that could totally happen.
I'm just using polyfill.
That could happen. What if we decided we were all going to wear, orange, and then everybody else found out and they wore orange too?
Orange is not.
Chaos.
Good.
Absolute chaos.
I'm not wearing orange.
Okay, fine. Ooh, Poshta party crowns. See, there you go. That you can tell Victoria's in the UK. She's suggesting we all wear crowns. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just stuffing this with polyfill. And I'm going to stuff till I'm happy. I'm going to stuff till it's a comfortable level of stuffage. Oh, there's my... I was like, I know I have thread left over.
Shari says, how about just a name tag? And I say to that, anybody who's got a suggestion that's just something, that's not the kind of world-class energy we're going for. You know what I'm saying? If your suggestion has the word just in it, as in like, not much, come on, man. We're going up high. We're going high here.
Sorry in advance, Shari. I'm sorry in advance.
I'm not sorry about anything.
Ever.
That's not true. I apologize about stuff all the time. Audrey's calling Shari the voice of reason. I'm telling you, man. Aprons, overalls, and visors. I'm here for it.
All right. I'm just going to finish this off with the running stitch.
Okay.
So at least we have one of our 3 projects finished today.
Okay, you do that because people still have pretty good ideas here coming in for the uniform,
Right.
So
hold on to your tail. Make sure you don't lose it inside your project.
I thought my first suggestion was tracksuits. Like we could wear tracksuits for the day. You know what I mean?
I'm not wearing a tracksuit.
Yeah, like a tracksuit. Like something kind of shiny.
Sean Jones.
You don't think that would go over okay?
Do you know your mother at all? Your aunt?
Are you saying we're going to wear sweatshirts?
2 sizes too big.
That might cause people to need blinders on them with just a name tag for uniform. This is great. I knew if I brought this up, this would be so good.
I think we're going to do just fine. Security is very concerned about her uniform.
Oh yeah, security wants to make sure that she has a badge. That's
She's
for sure.
very clear that is required.
Very clear that there's very clear. Someone suggested a t-shirt that says hold on to your tails. What I was saying is if we ended up doing a t-shirt, it would have to say staff, on the back in big letters.
Yeah, because Sean was like, people are going to be mad if we make t-shirts and they can't buy one. I was like, I don't know if anyone would be mad about that.
Marianne says, I'm sure you're going to introduce everyone at the beginning, and if we need help, just raise it. As Marianne says, it doesn't matter what we look like. We're going to introduce everybody, and then people will know who the help is. Oh, boy, okay.
Who the helpers are.
I mean, that's one way to do it. The other way is that we're all just, wearing matching visors. I also suggested we all wear like Elton John like shaded glasses. Like then people would know who we are, right?
What?
If we're all wearing glasses that had like purple lenses, then people would know who we are.
Again, he's been watching Dr. Jacoby on Twin Peaks.
I suggested that we're wearing some kind of quilt as a cape.
I made a joke about going and making sure we find everybody a Vera Bradley quilted, because the quilt's kind of...
That's what it was. Yeah.
Quilted jacket at like the thrift store.
Or I suggested sashes. We could wear a sash, across the body.
Just because we're going to a Boy Scout camp 2 weeks before this thing doesn't mean we gotta bring home the sash vibes. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Tracy wants to know if my blood sugar is dropping. No, Tracy, I'm feeling great.
I'm sorry, everyone. I know it's taking a little time and Sean's getting slap happy over here.
Oh, Shari and Audrey continue to insist that it's too hot for extra material. That's why I'm suggesting visor, because it's got no material. I don't know how much you know about a visor, but this is a hat, right? Imagine a hat that didn't have this. There's your visor right there. That's what a visor is. Because I can imagine getting sweaty enough at this event that I'll probably need to have wristbands on, don't you think, while I'm stitching?
Are you stitching?
What?
I didn't think you were stitching stitching? I thought you were just going to be the MC guy.
I mean, we all know what happens when I do a stitching live event on like YouTube for about 2 hours, and what happens when we get to that 2-hour mark.
You get like this?
Yeah, so you're going to do a stitching live event that lasts for more than 2 hours, and I'm not stitching?
There's a break in the middle.
Oh, got it. Okay.
There's a lunch break.
Audrey says, I don't want hat head. Thank you very much. Yeah, but what about visor band? Would you rather? Sean, those of us with hair don't want to wear hats. It messes up our hair. You're implying that those of us without hair want to wear hats? That's it. This live is over.
Almost.
Oh, boy. Okay.
So I have stuffed my ladybug nice and full.
Oh, Kelly Smith says matching bow ties. There we go.
Bow ties?
Visor band head sounds worse. That's so great.
Where's the lie?
Isn't it cooler in Ohio in August? No, August is usually one of the hottest
devil's
months,
armpit
if not
is
the
what
hottest month in Ohio. Yeah.
It is hotsy-totsy in Ohio. The last few years we've had drought conditions in Ohio from July to early September.
I mean, if we're worried about heat, then we could wear tank tops. Like basketball jerseys. If that's what we're worried about, we can solve that. We're not the first people to have to make a uniform in hot conditions, okay? Like, there are solutions for that. Because if we had tank tops, then we could have, like, breakaway pants, you know what I mean?
No one needs to give you breakaway pants.
Shari has vetoed that so fast. I'm surprised she didn't have a misspelling. Okay, everybody. Well, if you have any additional ideas, you can email them to customer service at poshtadesign.com. I almost gave them your email address.
Don't do that. As if I don't have a million emails right now anyway.
Well, this was very helpful, everybody. We have 2 vetoes on the tank top. Okay, great. There'll be no tank tops. No tank tops and no rip downs.
Shari and Drew?
Shari and Audrey are both not in favor of the tank top.
This is not a Hooters situation.
No, it's just great that we got them to commit to being on staff for the event before they knew that we were going to make them wear.
I'm not making them wear anything ridiculous.
Bib overalls with a tank top and a visor.
I think we should be done.
Are you done? It looks like you finished. We're
No,
good to
I
go.
gotta thread the needle again. I keep dropping my needle.
From now on, if anybody asks Shari or
get out
Audrey,
of here before Sean commits anybody to wearing anything else they refuse to wear.
the next time somebody asks us to appear in person, they're going to ask, is there a uniform?
What's Sean wearing?
Khakis.
There we go.
Okay, you're tying that off. It's looking great over there.
Oh, no. I just ruined it.
Shari says, let's be finished before Sean puts us in swimsuit.
Yes, exactly. Precise.
I would have never suggested swimsuits. That's ridiculous. I would have never said swimsuits. That's crazy. We're not swimming. The only reason I said tank tops was because Audrey's worried about being too hot. Jeez.
We're done now, everybody.
Oh, Sean needs to wear his homemade orange pants. That's what Audrey said.
Audrey?
Show what you finished then. Here we go. I'll put the camera back on you. Ready? Okay, go ahead. There, that's you.
So we've got our big ladybug.
Okay, there's the big ladybug.
The medium ladybug.
There's the medium ladybug. Okay.
And the little ladybug.
And that, just like that, all in an afternoon. Easy breezy. We made it, everybody. Just fine. No bumps, no mystery wagons. We got there. Thanks for joining us. Mystery wagons? Yeah, mystery machines. Jeez, we're doing it all over again, man. we will not see you next week, but we will see you next week on Instagram in the evenings as we get ready to go live with our new release on July the 3rd.
Yes.
Yes, sneaky peeks and all. So thanks for joining us this week, everybody.
Yes.
We're glad you're here, and you'll see us again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
I gotta take this off. I gotta take that